The big green egg is new to me. I bought this one used. It's freezing cold out here, well below freezing. But if I'm ever going to earn that invitation to the cookout, I really got to be able to prove that I can cook any meat at any time, any conditions. Let's do this chuck roast. Come on, let's go. Ever since I started getting serious about outdoor cooking, the big green egg has been an aspirational item. But after buying the offset and the M16, my cooking bases were covered. But I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace and saw this egg for $150 with the cover, the convector, shelves, and even charcoal. To help with cleanup, I bought a kick-ass basket and can. Why? But all it's done since I got it is snow and be bitterly cold. I'm tired of waiting. It's time for the egg to earn its keep. You guys have been with me on this journey, so let's learn this cooker together. With the charcoal in, I'm going to toss in a couple of pecan chunks. Adding the wood turns this into a smoker and not just a charcoal oven. Well, my torch won't light since it got cold in my garage, but the trusty old stick lighter works just fine. I put the deflector plate and the grates in together so the whole unit comes up in temperature uniformly. The digital thermometer is the next step so I can monitor temperatures. I'm guessing the FireBoard's going to read. The car said 8. We're right next to the smoker. I'm going to go with FireBoard reading 12. Booyah! All right. I'm going to leave the vents wide open so the egg can warm up. I'm using the blower to help me today because it's cold outside and I don't want to be in the cold fiddling with the vents to figure this thing out. I'll come back and put the blower in when we're about 200 degrees. Due to a defrosting mishap, I have 2 roasts now. Little Chuck is in the foreground, poor old Big Chuck is in the back. As for the rub, Worcestershire sauce for the binder, 1 part Lawry's, 3 parts black pepper. I'm noticing the temperature climbing on me, so I'm putting the fan in to seal up the bottom vent. Got the FireBoard set up. It took about 20 minutes to get past 250 degrees from a cold start, and now even with the fan I can only pray that the temps don't run away from me, or else the fat won't have enough time to properly render and this cook will be a fail. Let's clean these grates one last time. But I think my brush got buried. How convenient. Gotta burp it so I don't catch on fire. That's what they mean. Pay attention to those YouTube experts that say turn the daisy wheel with the words facing away from you. I didn't, and it's back to square one with my top vent. This is a medium big green egg. The grate is 16 inches in diameter and can reasonably fit 2 chuck roasts. Big Chuck on the left is 3.5 pounds, and Little Chuck on the right is 2.5 pounds. I don't need this for big cooks, so this size is great for me. On our display, the brightest orange is the pit temp, the medium orange is Little Chuck, and the dark orange is Big Chuck. We can start to see an issue I need to monitor throughout the cook. Unsurprisingly, Big Chuck is cooler than Little Chuck. That is, lower in temperature. One day, old buddy. I noticed some smoke escaping out of my bottom vent. Admittedly, it's not a super tight seal, but for my egg experts out there, is this something I need to be concerned about? Leave a comment and help a brother out. The data is telling me that Little Chuck has hit a stall, so we're going to go ahead and pull him and wrap him in some butcher paper. Quickly cover them up so I don't lose all of my hard work over the last couple of hours. Never an easy shape. Now I just got to get him back out on the smoker so we can finish him off. As odd as it may seem, Big Chuck was right behind Little Chuck, and so he hit his stall. But we're going to be treating Big Chuck a little bit different. We're going to cube him up, see if we can make some nice burnt ends out of him. Big Chuck doesn't have very much bark at all. It's a little bit concerning, but hopefully when it's exposed to the broader air in the smoker, its color will come back and it'll look a little bit nicer. Big Chuck's going to get a bath and some bone broth and some tallow that I made from a prior brisket cook. It's tempting to buy pre-made tallow, but if you smoke with any kind of regularity, particularly brisket, you can take the fat trimmings and render that into your own tallow. I did that in another video. Here's where the space limitations start to come into play. I even bought smaller pans to work around this, but it's a tight fit. And if you look carefully, you'll notice something that absolutely shouldn't happen. More on that later. Little Chuck is done, and the probe is coming out nice and smooth. Let's get him inside to rest. No need to waste space. Let's go ahead and move these back to the center. We'll add a little bit of sauce to Big Chuck while he's out there basting in the smoker. Well, it's about that time. Let's see what the final verdict is. Sure does smell great. I'm not gonna lie, the bark on Little Chuck is disappointing. A little soft. I wouldn't have expected perfection from the first cook on this big green egg, but I think I've gotten accustomed to the mill scale covering my mistakes and putting out good looking product. But appearance is only one thing. Let's check out tenderness, juiciness, and taste. I think the heat got to a little bit. Opening and closing the big green egg probably let a lot of air in there because it's definitely not fall apart tender, but it is juicy. Whoa, I caught a massive rookie mistake here, and this is embarrassing. Instead of following the grain and cutting against it, I cut with the grain, and that could explain the tenderness of the meat and also the chewiness. Always cut against the grain with big cuts of meat. All right, well, let's plate this up. Make it look decent, and let's get somebody else's word on it. All right, it's time for the ultimate taste test now. Let me see if my daughter, what she thinks.
It's good. What meat is it?
It's beef, like a chuck roast.
Okay, I see what you were going for here. I think this will be really good for dinner.
Right, yes, but what about like for the cookout? Like when we're gonna go to Chicago in the spring, what do you think about that?
It's my senior year, right?
Yeah, it's your senior. I know that. Yeah.
I don't want you to get your feelings hurt, but maybe work on the crust. It seems like a really big giant steak, and we'll say you can do it if Uncle Clarence gets all tied up.
Right. Okay, thank you. I should have known better. Too many mistakes led to subpar results. Don't get me wrong, it tasted fine, but just not good enough. That mistake I noticed outside? The egg seemed to be propped open by one of the pans, effectively opening up the top, allowing the fire to get too hot inside. You can see it in this spike up to almost 400 degrees in this FireBoard graph. Too many user errors to overcome. I will not let the egg get the best of me. I will redeem myself. Well, you made it to the end. You might make it to the end of another one of my videos.
why don't you check one of those out below? Take it easy.